What is up, everyone? NightFury here from Tales of the Tome, and it is here. Week 8 update has been released. I am a little busy in real life right now. I'm currently in the process of getting things ready to move, as well as a pretty big thing in my life. I am getting married this weekend, so... not a lot of time to play the game, so there might be a bit of a delay between videos. I don't even know when I'm going to be able to get this one out. I'll try to get it out as soon as possible, though, because I want you guys to be able to see what happens next. But, yeah, that's what's happening for me. So, before we begin, I took a look at the announcement for this version. And there have been a lot of changes. There's been updates to the dungeon system, which, as you may have seen from previous weeks, was a bit difficult and very frustrating. We've kind of been told that it's harder, but it's a lot easier to understand and a lot quicker to get through. We may or may not see that. I've also been told there's been changes to certain characters. Before, characters were changing classes. Some of them, that's no longer the case. For example, with Rosa, which means she is not giving up her Pikachu, which means even though in another timeline we managed to get Sabrina a Pikachu, and I had personally planned on having a Pikachu playdate and being able to get closer to her. But, alas, 'twas not to be. 'Twas not to be. Freud, you cut me to the quick. You cut deep. Oh, when will the woe and misery cease? Whoa. Anyway, So yeah, a lot of things have been changed. A few things have been retconned. From what I've been told, it shouldn't affect the game as far as, being able to play it. It'll just, timey-wimey, oh, that didn't happen, sort of thing. So, I believe the last time we were playing, it was... I think it was after Dawn's birthday. See, and I believe, let's see, okay, so this is the one, is it? Yeah, this has to be the one. Okay, so it was the end of Dawn's birthday. We learned a bit about Ethan, and Bianca threatened to kill a kid, and Hilbert did some stuff. I don't know. I can't quite think. Anyway, enough of me yammering on and trying to find my thoughts when I can't even figure out what they are. So let's just go ahead and dive right into Week 8 of Pokemon Academy Life Forever. Okay, it appears this save file is loading data from before the dungeon rework. In the new system, you are required to select a class which comes with corresponding abilities based on your traits. Okay. Your options are Warlock, Fighter, Paladin, Ranger, Berserker, and unfortunately Bard. I know these. I have definitely been playing some D&D lately. Okay, still got the Quilava. That's good. With the Foreverall. Excellent. I wonder when I'm going to get to level up or evolve my Pumpkaboo. Hopefully that's something that happens this week. That'd be great. I would love to have a Gourgeist. Gourgeist is my favorite ghost type. Along with, Hisui and Typhlosion. Anyway, so tell me about, let's see, in D&D that I've played as a ranger and a wizard. Wizard doesn't seem to be an option, and I guess Warlock's the closest, so let's see about that. Warlock's special skills are lore, smarts, cunning, and learning. So let me check my stats really quick. I've got pretty much the same in everything, except for wit and patience are my highest. Okay. So wit and patience. Okay. They're best for players with a lot of... Yeah, here we go. Knowledge, wit, and patience. Tell me about the Rangers. Pokemon handling, healing, and Pokemon smarts. Best for players with a lot of charm, patience, and knowledge. Okay. What about paladins? Resilience, leadership, and persuasion. Courage, patience, charm. Okay, definitely not that. I'm guessing Berserker's going to be more or less the same. What about bards? Only good at deception. You cannot convincingly play one. Selecting this option will make the game slightly harder. I'll pass on that one then. I'm guessing fighter's going to be... Yep. World smarts, physicality, courage, knowledge, wit. Okay, I think my best option here is going to be the Warlock. So I'm going to go with that. Because that tends to be the things I get the most points in anyway. It is done.
Tell us then, what is it that the international police... Tell us then, what is it that has the international police so concerned? What do we have to fear?
Eternity. No, wait. He said eternity, butthead.
Yeah, that was great. Eternity. That's how long I'll be doing it. Yeah.
Ah, yes. Old Man Oak is back. If you've seen the previous videos, you'll know that Professor Oak has, well, it's been revealed that Professor Oak's not the best teacher there is. A genius he may be, but at teaching students and helping them to understand the curriculum, not so much. Great, I missed him! I didn't. But I am concerned about how the other students will react. Class, I'd like to teach you possibly the most important thing I will ever teach this year. You could hear a pin drop. If there's anything that my years of study of Pokemon human psychosociology has taught me, it's that reputation is worth less than nothing. One should be judged by their actions, their skills, and their words. Reputation is attributing value to something based on nothing but what one believes other people consider its value to be. Why, if that was the sort of anti-scientific thought I was interested in, I would have invested in the stock market.
Ahem.
I said...
Yeah, we didn't like the joke. It wasn't funny.
Anyway, Professor Cherry has done all of you a great service, and she has done an even greater one for me. And it seems that I, in my hubris and in my belief in what others say of me, thought my procedures and methods infallible. The data that is so apparent to me now is not one I'd consider until Professor Cherry, and her class, in all honesty, made clear what some of my blind spots have been. Well, that was all I intended to say on the matter. I can't work on my abilities as a teacher if I spend all my time engaged in self-flagellation. Now, it's become apparent to me that I have not been adequately preparing you for the tests you are taking. Wait, what? Not that. I will now remedy that. Huh? Did Old Man Oak sort of have some sort of epiphany? Your test this evening is a simple one, in contrast to the test that will be given on Thursday. Who here can explain the concept of coverage moves? Miss Burlitz? Me? I guess, geez, sorry, yes, I can. Coverage moves are moves a Pokemon is trained to learn to be able to compete with Pokemon that aren't weak to their primary type, or types. Correct. The list of coverage moves every Pokemon might have is massive, and is not something I would recommend one try to memorize. Many matchups that seem like foregone victories can easily become lost causes if one of the two has a single key move that turns the tide in the opposite direction. I keep Earthquake on my Altaria to handle with steel types that she would normally have difficulty dealing with. That's an excellent example, yes. Dr. Katsura, Instructor Blaine, to you, mentioned once he was battling a trainer who possessed a Feraligatr. Only Blaine's Rapidash and the foe's Feraligatr were strong enough to battle. Dr. Katsura's Rapidash had the speed advantage, but the advantage does not mean much if one is not capable of landing a finishing blow before becoming knocked out yourself. However, his Rapidash had a trick up its sleeve, Wild Charge. By using a move the challenger did not expect, a move that many Rapidash do not know, Dr. Katsura was able to take his challenger off guard and defeat him. It may interest you to know that the challenger was none other than Champion Lance himself. What? This expresses the importance of coverage moves. They allowed a gym leader to beat a champion. Dr. Katsura's fire-type moves would have failed to have any impact on Champion Lance's dragons and water types, but through clever moveset creation he was able to pull out a victory. Granted, Lance was not champion at the time. Lance doesn't use a Feraligatr. No, not anymore, I'm not certain, but I believe he retired that member of his team shortly before his attainment of the Kanto champion. Perhaps he would divulge more details to members of his battle team if you were to ask. Now, some Pokemon have far more coverage options than others. My specialty normal types are particularly... Huh? Huh? Who's that? I don't know. Is it? You turn around in your seat to see who the mysterious clapper at the back of the room is. That's new. Not seen animation before. This looks like a bad guy, I gotta say. Brava, bravo, and bravi. Yes. Who's this guy? Is he on a floating chair? Magnificent, magnificent, and magnificent. My esteemed Sam Oak. Truly you are a genius atop your field, an intellect beyond compare, a paragon of education. Why, I appreciate the compliment, thank you, but I'm afraid I'm in the middle of a lesson right now, so... Sam, surely you have 3 seconds to spare for your generous benefactor. Oh wait, is this the dude from Pokemon 2000? I think it might be. Hence the 3, because he was trying to get the 3 legendary birds. And also, what's up with this in the air? Is that his eyebrows or something? That doesn't seem normal. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. How do I... Screenshot. There we go. Okay. Why, if you put me off, I may be concerned you've forgotten who recommended your appointment as teacher here. I suppose I had, actually. That was you? Of course. Oh, Sam, you wound me. In any case, please, this will only take 3 minutes. Well, what can I help you with, then? Oh, it's just the most delightful thing. Why, this class of yours, I can't help but notice it has 32 students. Well, yes, 32 is within the range of class's size recommended by Dean. Oh, splendid! It's exactly the illustrious Drayden I wanted to talk to you about. You see, of course you see, he said that my darling niece, who had a very hard time last year, maybe join the school if I could find a teacher that would take her into his home room. Why, think about it, dear Sam Oak. Consider this. Who else would I go to? Chris? No. Such a suggestion is preposterous. And since you weren't here last year, I'm certain you wouldn't have any of those nasty, awful, distracting prejudices. No? No? Splendid! I'll send her along for afternoon homeroom, then. Really, this is more of my generosity. She's a fantastic student. Quite simply the best. More importantly, this brings your class size up to 33. A much better number, wouldn't you say? I'm not seeing how this number, 33, is any better than... Well, dear Sam Oak, for a genius you are surely bad at numbers. I'm sure you'll see it at some point. Yes, I suppose so. Let's discuss a few details first, if you wouldn't mind. I have 3 minutes, perhaps? Professor Oak and the strange man retreat to a corner of the room, discussing logistical arrangements. Slowly, the quiet whispers between your classmates become a dull hum. Hey, does anyone know that guy? No, but I don't like him. Only I get to run rings around Professor Oak. You can run rings around an onion. If Gramps is letting this guy get what he wants, there's something in it for him. Or us. Dunno. He seemed pretty good before this guy showed up, but as soon as that chair guy started his fast talk, the professor kind of folded. He knows what he's doing. Just give him a second.
You're biased.
And you're stupid.
I feel like I should know this man. I'm sure I've seen his face before. Just like those floating, weird eyebrows up in the air. I don't know. Kind of weird.
I feel like we'd remember him if we knew him. There can't be too many people who use floating chairs to get around. You rack your brain for any sort of connection, but you're pretty sure you've never seen him before, though something about him still feels oddly familiar. Wait. Oh, shit. I'll never be able to unsee that. I wonder if he's also Alto Mari's. Yeah, that's how it's said. All right, students, let's continue the lecture. I have a lot of ground to make up, and I think I can think of no better way to do that than to talk about the ground itself. Terrains. That is. Now, oh, but dear Sam Oak, where are your manners? You haven't introduced me to your delightful students. Right you are. I suppose it slipped my mind. Students, this is Lawrence, a board member, and... Tut. Is there some sort of issue? An issue, dear Sam Oak? No, perish the thought. I'm just concerned that if you say, as you say, introduce me as Lawrence, your students may, well, be misled to think that that is my name. I'm sure, as you can see my concern, dear Sam Oak, you are a professional yourself, no? Perhaps I continue to fail to see the issue. I may recommend that you introduce yourself, then. Ah, yes, well, I understand that your time in Pallet Town left you relatively isolated from society. It's understandable that certain modes of address may slip your mind. Then, very well. It appears I have the pleasure of introducing myself to all these fine young students. If you wouldn't mind giving me some room to, spread my legs, as it were, to coin a phrase, if you'll pardon the wit.
Excuse me.
Well, Class 1B, such a pleasure it is to be before you here today. May I assume at least 3 of you recognize me? May and Dawn quickly share a glance, but no one says anything. Ah, so wonderful. My legacy proceeds. This is fun. For those who haven't had the pleasure, my name is Baron Lawrence Phobos III. I am a collector, coordinator, philanthropist, and many more titles besides. But for those of you with short attention spans, you are permitted to call me Baron Phobos. I won't... Talking? Wasn't it clear I was talking? Could you not hear me talking?
Where did you get your title from?
Beg your pardon?
You said your name was Baron Phobos. A baronship is a title of prestige, a title of nobility. Which lineage gave it to you?
Oh, such an intriguing question. You see, my prestigious bloodline is descended from 3 separate royal families.
So, where did you get your title from? Who was your father? Was your father a baron?
You're not paying attention, young man. As I said, I am a baron. Why, I could easily lay claim to a title far higher than baron if I wished. I could be king. Pikachu's Pokeball suddenly rocks. Whoa there, buddy. Don't fall.
Where are you from?
I'm a proud Orange Islander from Shamouti Island, though my citizenship is that of Kobukan, which...
No title of nobility shall be granted by Kobukan, and no person holding any office or profit or trust under it shall accept of any present emolument, office, or title from any king, prince, or foreign state. Kobukan's constitution, same as Univa's. You either are not a baron, you are not a Kobukanian, or you are in violation of the law. And everyone knows how the Batman feels about laws being broken. Which is it?
Ah, I think I understand now. You're a member of the battle team, aren't you?
That doesn't answer my question.
Sit down, friend. I was once a student here, once upon a year. Oh, my beloved Kobukan, whose halls sing songs of ancient collections yet to be completed. That was the school song from back when I attended. But you see, when I joined, I focused primarily on my work as a coordinator. And the battle team at the time, well, they struck up quite a fuss. Why, bullies, louts, and thugs, the lot of them. Coordinators? Aren't those girls who dress in skirts and dance with their Pokemon? Yes, I heard such things thrice a week. And of course, a battle team constantly soaked up every other club's budget, such that the noble, fine, and elegant art of coordinating was entirely sublimated to their inelegantable whims. I must confess that Kobukan's hallowed halls haven't always been a welcoming place for me, but I did love it. I loved it greatly. I hope to show that love for Kobukan again. I've heard, for example, that the Coordinator Club has recently hired Lycia as its club advisor. A fantastic pick. I couldn't have chosen better, aside from Champion Wallace Walters, of course. It seems perhaps somebody forgot the obvious hire.
I'm not sure what he's saying anymore.
So, yes, to make a long story short, I think it's fair to say that my history with the battle team may be a tad contentious. But I won't hold that against you, my friend. Just do keep in mind my board membership affords me certain privileges. What does that mean? Swear to God, if he tries to mess with the battle team... In any case, I believe that's all I need to say for introductions today. Ta-ta now. Do give my beloved, darling, kind-hearted niece a warm welcome, if you please. I'm sure you'll all be the best of friends. I take my leave. Right. That was an unforeseen interruption. I apologize for that. I've got some more material to cover, so let's... Oak attempts to continue lecturing on important coverage moves, but it is never truly able to regain his classroom from the many whispers that arise after the chairbound coordinator's interruption. All right. Now, where are my stats at? Okay. I wonder, did I ever... I'm pretty sure I did Berg's test. I know I completed Ghost, but I don't remember... I'm going to save really quick so I can see if I did any of the classes. Give it a sec. Okay. Alright, because I have 10 points in... Where is it? Psychic. And I can't remember if I did Will's test yet. So I'm going to go there, see if I can perchance... Ooh. Bianca's not looking happy. I'm going to go there and see if I can perchance get some instruction from Will. Crap! Didn't we have a quiz today? I'm so underprepared, man. Don't worry, you can borrow my notes. Psychic class is in full swing, with Instructor Will enthusiastically extolling the virtues of psychic types, when suddenly... Hiccup! I require a volunteer for a demonstration. Huh? A demonstration? Yes, indeed. By reading your mundane euthemic brainwaves, I am certain that you think you are ready for the advancement exam, no? Huh, I wasn't thinking that at all, and now I feel kinda insulted. But I was. And now you feel insulted? Oh, my dear boy. Such a thing was not my intent. Your powers are incomparable, Instructor. So say all to the great Will. But I do not ask for your assistance in this demonstration for naught. I will bestow upon you the ultimate psychic technique. Clear mind. I mean, you're the instructor, so you can just make me help? But sure, I'm down. What does clear mind do? You can target any Pokemon on the field with it, and it will remove their status conditions and reset their stat changes. A perfectly balanced tool for offensive and defensive use, no? Okay, that's pretty good, yeah. So this demonstration is... I knew you would ask. It is a one-on-one battle. Alright, let's do this then. Haha, I I foresaw this battle. Send out your Pokemon and roll the dice of fate. A psychic type will give you the best odds here. Yeah. Give me a sec. Remove that. I don't know if I have a psychic. I do. Oh, hey, that is so much easier to read. Oh my gosh. Wait. How do I give it to Shockjaw? What Pokemon? I don't have a Mr. Mime. How do I... Okay, there we go. I have to apply it. Okay. Right. Okay, I guess I'm going with Shockjaw. May the odds be ever in your favor. It's a fighting type, I believe, so Fairy Wind should be enough. Yay. Exactly as I predicted. Sure. I'll teach it to Shockjaw, I suppose. Shockjaw learned Clear Mind is overflowing with power by 58. Fairy Wind and the Mime Junior Everall. Class passes swiftly as you are tutored in a new move. Cool.
Good morning, everyone. You're all looking young and fresh. I have to be honest, I was pretty sore after that battle we pulled on Friday, and I'm not as young as I used to be. Oh, don't worry about me, Bruno. Not about to fall over. If anything, that's proof that I'm in the right place for where I am right now, teaching the kids who will be the next wave of champions. Although I'm pretty sure Champion Blanc is going to hold on to Unova for a long, long time.
Not if Benga has anything to say about it.
Ah, now, that's a firebrand. Benga. He's so much like me at his age.
He has a strong sense of justice.
Too strong, maybe. But I can't hold that against him. Like I said, when I was his age.
Benga? Name doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, that's Zelda's grandson. Hotties on the warpath ever since Blanc snagged the championship. Can't deny that. He really thought he was going to be the one to beat me and take the champion title from his own grandpappy, keeping it in the lineage, as it were. But champions aren't kings. The strongest gets the title, not the grandkid of the current guy. Besides, I'm sure Bengal will make my daughter proud of him one way or another. I'm already proud of him, and I'd still be proud of him if he never once picked up a Pokeball.
Youth is a precious gift. I hope all of you are taking advantage of yours.
Bruno is very right. Take it up from a guy who's getting up there. And by that I mean Bruno. But enough of life lessons in my family. Unless anyone wants to see pictures, I've got a foldout in my wallet.
I may suggest we move on to the battles now.
Worth a shot. Anyway, we're going back to basics with this week. You know what that means? Single battles, one-on-one. One student against another.
I will call out the matches.
And I'm going to call my family and see how they're doing. You've got this class covered, right, Bruno?
They are paying you too much for how seriously you take this job.
And they're not paying you enough for how seriously you take it.
Perhaps I'll take the anecdote to my next salary negotiation. Now, it's time to assign your opponents. Hiccup, please battle Dawn.
Hey, Dawn! Hi!
Hey, rival.
You may have won the battle against me during the quarter clashes, but I'm going to get back at you now. Today, I've been training my team really hard, and now I know how they fight better now.
I'm sure of it. Maybe this battle will give you some inspiration for your next piece. After all, you've just been asking me to strike the same pose from the same angle for hours at this point. Maybe some new angles could give you some new inspiration. Like this one where I put my arms behind my head and puff out my huge chest. Did that do it for you?
Shh! Please, not so loud!
Sorry, but you're going to show your sculpture to people someday, right?
Yeah, strangers though. I don't want other students to know what I'm doing. I don't want my friends to know.
I'm not sure I fully understand, but I get it.
Thanks for understanding. Okay, let's go.
Ah, perfect. Azula, Flame Wheel. Oh, forced out Boudica. Sure, we'll do that too. Flame Charge! And he switched out again. Alright, well. Night Slash? Yeah. Nice try. Tunetank. I assume this thing is ice? Not very effective. Okay, let's switch for Ghost Light. Used Covet, has no effect. Ghost Light lost its spell tag. Tunetank gained the spell tag. Okay, well. Not very effective against Ghost Light. That's right. Cyclizar. Hey, that's new. You didn't have a Cyclizar the last time we battled.
I caught it for Professor Cherry, but I'm not sure if it fits onto my team properly. It's a bit too fast. I might trade it to someone else.
Good luck with that. Okay. Let's use Will-O-Wisp. Or I could get flinched. Come on, Will-O-Wisp. Nice. Okay. It's a dragon type, and I think that's it. Paralyzed. Okay. Let's switch out for Shockjaw, because Hex does more damage. Oh, wait. Oh, he's a normal type. When did that happen? Anyway, I'll use Hex. That may not have been the best move. Let's switch out for Yuri. Oh, it had no effect on Cyclizar, so that means it's part normal type. Okay. Oh, great. Alright, I'm definitely going to want to switch out for Ghost Light. I have a feeling status conditions aren't going to work with Aurora Veil. Not 100%, but that's what I feel like will happen. Okay, let's get Azula out since she's pretty quick. Flame Wheel! And once more. Nice. Good job, Azula. Swinub. Last Pokemon. Good job, good job, good job. Boudica, you're up. Nice. Guess I've still got a long way to go before I'm back where I was before. You're a seriously tough battler, Dawn. You'll climb back up that mountain in no time. Oh no, I'm not upset. I thought I was past this point, but I guess I was really just standing in the foothills. I'm not upset, really. I don't mind climbing again, as long as I'm doing it because I want to. Oh, I wanted to say thank you for that delicious cake you made on Saturday. It was the best cake I've had in my entire life. Hey, what? You're flattering me. It can't have been that good. I really do mean it. If you can't become champion, well, you could at least become a champion chef. I'll keep that one in the back pocket. Sounds better than being a farmer, at least. Oh, I just remembered. What did you think of Baron Phobos? I'm not sure. He kind of weirds me out. Looked like you and May recognized him. He's kind of a famous figure in the Coordinators Club. He was a world-class coordinator, and after leaving Kobukan, he became a really famous collector of Pokemon relics. I didn't know he had a niece, though. Is he still a coordinator? Well, generally you need to move around and dance and, pose in contests. Gotcha. I can see how he'd find that difficult, given his legs. Wonder what happened. I get the feeling he'd share that story happily if you asked. Maybe? It looks like the bell's just about to ring, so I'll just, Don't be a stranger. That'll be all for today. Enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, I'm saying something different today. Well, a rookie mistake. You never let your opponent get off that third quiver dance. That's the killer. Good fundamental, so go have some lunch. You'll do better next time. You've only just walked into the cafeteria when you suddenly notice a commotion. A group of students are surrounding some sort of argument happening at a table in the center of the room. Klara! In my way, a bad move. Oh no! Oh no, I didn't mean anything by it, Melody. It's just, oh no, everyone's staring at me. Hey, what's happening here? Is that girl in the sunglasses harassing that pink-haired girl? You scan the crowd for someone you know, and notice Yellow's signature straw hat just under your field of view. Hey, Yellow, what's happening here? Oh, I'm not sure. I think this new girl was talking to one of the cafeteria workers, and then when Klara said something to her, she started yelling at her, too. Klara is one of Leaf's friends. You didn't know? Leaf is friends with Klara? Okay, wasn't expecting that. Never seen her before. Please, I really didn't mean to make you so angry. Not angry. Confused, maybe. I guess I just can't get into your mindset and see where you're coming from. That you think any of this is a good idea. Please, 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 stop being so angry. Okay, now you're pissing me off. Maybe you can't hear me through all that hair. I'm not angry. Mark it, memorize it, get a tattoo of it. You know why I'm not angry? Because you literally don't matter. Water off a duck's back. Say what you want. Why are you so mean? Is it because of all those rumors about you? Literally, shut up. I just want you to know that I never believed them. I really think there's good in everyone, even if you did. F you. Fight me. Wait, please stop. I don't want to fight. Too slowpoke. This won't be a quick battle then. Wait, that's not important. They can't be battling here. Should we not call the disciplinary committee? They are breaking the rules, are they not? This isn't any of our business. Let's just stay out of this. Did someone say business? Ladies and gentlemen, it's a battle of the babes. Who will win in this climactic cafeteria confrontation? The kind, cute Klara, or the newcomer, the enigmatic and mysterious Melody? The betting pool is now open. Bets start at 3-1 with... What the devil is going on here? Scram! The disciplinary committee. I don't know who I'm rooting for less here. Guess the fun's over. Now the bad time brigade showed up. Please explain what has occurred here. It's nothing. It's really nothing. I'm very sorry, Sharon. Melody and I just lost our tempers a little bit. We were arguing, and she sent out her Pokemon first, starting the fight, and then I sent out my Pokemon too. Is this correct? You instigated the conflict? Sorry, we were asking if you... She heard. She's not talking. Disciplinary committee? That is us. May I ask why you're not in uniform? Okay, listen up. You can't touch me. Please, elaborate. No. It's almost funny. Stop. Stop. Melody flips her glasses up. You're immediately struck by the piercing cold of her eyes that contain nothing but scorn. Guess you're not in the know. Listen up, you disciplinary dork. I don't do what I'm told. I've been pulled into Drayden's office so often I've got a timeshare there. You can run to Drayden or the student council all you want, but I'm untouchable. You've got no grip. Got it, guys?
I go where I want, I act how I feel. You may be sitting on the throne, but my crown is real. So I'm going to run in the hallways, I'm going to text in class, and if you want to die on that hill, you can just save us some trouble and off yourself right now. Mark it, memorize it. I'm Melody, and I'm in charge. Clear.
What the? What do we do? Well, obviously report this to the student council, but in a much more real sense, what do we do?
At least she told us what to expect, I guess.
I love the confidence, but I have a feeling she's going to be a big problem for us.
Oh, was it the manifesto she just recited telling us she's going to be a big problem? Is that what gave it away?
Why are you always so rude? You could at least try to get along with me.
You don't take your job seriously. You tune out the disciplinary committee's argument as you begin to hear other arguments arise. Holy shit, dude! That was badass! She just tore the disciplinary committee a new one. I don't know. Aren't the school rules, like, kind of important?
Oh my gosh, that girl. Do you think Melody's going to join the nursing course? Like, I am totally into her. You think she's into girls?
Ugh, you like that? That's interesting.
Horrendous is more like it. How incredibly rude of her. Wait, Melody? As in the Melody?
As you look around, you begin to realize the entire cafeteria has descended into a frenzy, with everyone arguing at the top of their lungs about Melody's actions. The riotous, argumentative nature gives you some unnerving flashbacks. You put your hand on Shockjaw's Pokeball, and the moment passes. Ah, sheesh. Okay, let's get out of here, bud. There's no reason to stick around and deal with this. Let's go eat in the garden. Whoa! Hi.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Hold on! Klara grabs your hand in a gesture that feels immensely similar to your first time meeting Leaf, and before it even occurs to you to protest, you are whisked away to an unforgettable and magical land with a hot Galarian girl, if I do say so myself.
Phew.
Also, I'm not sure how my British girl accent is going to be. I think, who do I know that's British girl?
Are you alright?
Huh? I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, it was a bit loud in there, but nothing too bad.
Oh, really? With the way Sharon was so mean to you.
Yeah, that wasn't great, but he didn't, turn me off of crowds or anything.
You're very brave. I really admire you, you know.
Hey, what? That's a bit much. I mean, we've never even talked before, right?
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I've wanted to talk to you for so long. Ever since our first week of school.
Oh, well, don't stop on my account.
But you're so cool and handsome that I just couldn't work up the guts. It's like I have little butterflies in my stomach every time I look at you. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. You probably think I'm weird, right?
No, that's very sweet of you.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I just realized I never introduced myself, did I? I'm Klara.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
Well, yeah,
Does that mean you've been watching me too? Are you actually... Have you been thinking about me all this time as well?
Sorry, I didn't know you that well.
Oh.
I just heard your name from my friend Yellow. Apparently you know Leaf.
Oh, yes, she's a very good friend. We're besties.
Huh. Thought Leaf and I were besties.
Oh, well, some people just say they're besties with everyone, But I really mean it. A bestie with Klara is a bestie for life.
Well, Klara, thanks for being concerned about me in the cafeteria. Means you've got a good heart, but I'll be fine.
I'm glad. I don't want to think about anything bad happening to you after, well, you know. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm saying this, but do you want to eat together?
Sure, yeah.
Yes!
Oh man, this is doing something for me. You and Klara sit down on a bench together. Klara unfolds an elaborately wrapped lunchbox and that looked like it had a lot of love and care put into it. Hey, just so we're on the same page, you're not, like, trying to get close to me because of Shockjaw, are you?
Oh, you're Pikachu! No, not at all. I liked you even before your Pikachu became special. And I'm not much of a battler anyway. I'm more focused on the contest circuit.
Oh yeah? Are you part of the coordinator club?
Yes.
You must know Brendan and May then.
Oh.
What?
No, it's nothing. I shouldn't gossip.
Is it something about Brendan and May?
It's just, when I see how happy they look as a couple, please don't think any less of me. I'm so jealous.
Nah, I know the feeling.
I mean, I've never even had a boyfriend before.
Same boat. Or a girlfriend.
Really? But you're so tall and handsome.
Yeah, it just never happened somehow.
So, you and Leaf?
Nah, we haven't even gone on our first date yet.
Oh, I heard that keeps getting delayed.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, Leaf wants it to be perfect, but our schedules keep kind of, like, missing.
Well, if someone wanted something hard enough, I believe they'd have found a way to make it work.
That's the spirit.
Do you want to, with me?
Sorry, couldn't hear that.
Do you want to go on a date with me? If you're not busy, and if you don't hate me, we can go out tomorrow evening. I'll wear something nice if you want to. Please.
Yes, definitely, absolutely. This will in no way backfire and blow up in my face ever. But damn, she's cute. I can't say no.
Plus 10. Wait, what is my... There's no way I'm at 20 with her already. Am I? Where...
Oh, or maybe I could be.
Cool. Yay, thank you. This really means the world to me. I'll meet you outside your dorm after classes are over, okay?
Yeah, for sure.
As though in slow motion, you see Klara come in for a kiss, aimed for your cheek.
I'm gonna save really quick. Just in case. But, oh man.
I definitely played the DLC for Gen 8. So, and I gotta say, out of all the characters from Gen 8, I really liked Klara a lot. So, do I do it though? Oh, someone could be watching, or...
And what the hell, this is never going to happen to me again.
Kiss her first. You close your eyes as your lips meet. Your heart beats at an unfamiliar rhythm as your hands intertwine with Klara's.
You feel warm, moist breath where your faces meet, and you're not even sure whose it is. This is not the first kiss you had always imagined. But it's a pretty damn good one. Woohoo! You suddenly notice Klara's hands are getting a bit exploratory and sheepishly pull away. Oh, well, wow. Yeah, that's pretty. My first kiss was with you. I'm so happy. I'll talk to you later, and then maybe again. We can discuss it. Thank you. Your stomach suddenly lets out a loud growl. Wait, I just realized. Klara ate, but I didn't have any food with me. I get lunch from the cafeteria. I should probably... Ah, no. Just one missed lunch, and I'm suddenly wondering if Kobukan is worth it. Anyway, whew, that was... Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Wow. Okay, where are my Pokemon at? Alright, level cap is pretty high. Bodekin can get... Yeah, Bodica can level up more. And so can Tarantula. So I'm going to head to Bug class. Yes, please. Don't talk to me, man. I just got who I was rolling for one roll away before I'd have sparked pity. What? I just got who I was rolling for one roll away before I'd have sparked pity. Are you talking about a gacha game? Those are definitely words. Yeah, you and me both, man. See, what do we... Larvesta Everall and Silver Powder. You know... I'll make Silver Powder next time. Let's just do a thing. Today's project is for the fashionably inclined among us. In fact, I got the idea from my dear colleague Valerie, with whom I've often collaborated. Voila! I present the inimitable Burmy, perhaps the most stylish of bug types. Burmy can be found in all sorts of habitats, from blazing deserts to urban alleyways. And wherever they go, Burmy always dress the part. They whip up a new cloak using whatever they find in the local environment. This can even change their evolution's type, adding a splash of personal color. Your task today is to make your own outfit for this Burmy. No restrictions. Let your creativity roam free. Perhaps you'll use shells, in case Burmy has an undiscovered water type form, or charcoal, or paper mache. I can't wait to see our little friend walk the runway. Berg's Burmy has a sand cloak made from glitter and tinsel. Classmate bonds increased. Bug proficiencies 21. Bugs can now reach level 21. Welcome back to class, ladies and gentlemen. As you may recall from our first class, Baron Lawrence Phobos III mentioned his niece would be joining us for this class. I swear to feck, if it's Melody. I'm afraid I don't see you. Miss Phobos III, would you please stand up?
That's not how titles work.
Is she not here? I don't see her. Yeah, there's no one new here, Professor. Well, I suppose I'd better get started then. I want to give you as much time for the exam as possible. Let's see, I was talking about coverage. Ah, yes. One often wants their coverage moves to cover a wide array of possible opposing types, hitting as many Pokemon for at least neutral damage as possible. Electric and Ice and Ground and Rock are particularly reliable combinations,
as exemplified through the combinations of Thunderbolt and Ice Beam, and Earthquake and Stone Edge, respectively. Another technique that cannot be ignored when speaking of coverage moves is Hidden Power. Being a move learnable by almost every Pokemon, it is also a move that can be any type. Curiously, a Fairy-typed Hidden Power has not been able to manifest in some regions, but in Kobukan it's been observed commonly. Frankly, we're not sure why. These are theories that Hidden Power draws its power from the hidden legends of a region, or a Pokemon of immense power that watch over and guard the various regions. There simply aren't many Fairy-type legendary Pokemon to be found in other regions, perhaps explaining why these hidden powers are unable to be drawn from. This theory somewhat breaks down when one considers Kalos, though. And of course, we'd be even more hard-pressed to name a Fairy-type legend that lives in Kobukan, never mind prove its existence. This may just be one of those mysteries we'll have to wait for Instructor Valerie to reveal someday. Oh, apologies for the tangent. I've been trying to avoid doing that. In any case, there are 2 more things you should know about this test. Every opponent will have the ability Wonder Guard instead of whatever abilities they would normally have. As a reminder, Wonder Guard prevents non-super effective damage from directly damaging moves. Okay? The second thing is that it does not matter if your Pokemon faint, as long as you have 1 Pokemon left standing at the end. Of course, that's only true if in hypothetical essay battles such as this. Such a philosophy would be looked on with some concern by Instructor Karen if you were to try it in a real battle. Right, with that covered, please take out your pencils and...
Remember, this will be graded!
Ha! I suppose I needn't really say that before every quiz, then. I'm sorry, Class 1B, this is one point where I really am just an old man set in his ways. I don't think I can stop saying that. Oh well. Good luck. Alright, Oak, what do you got for me this time? Okay, what Pokemon do I have? Electabuzz, Steenie, and Wigglytuff. All have 1 health. Shockwave, Thunderwave, Psychic, Trailblaze. Inflicts damage and reduces the user's speed by 1 stage. Okay. Steenie has Dazzling Gleam, Splash, which doesn't do anything, Zen Headbutt, and Flail. The lower the user's HP, the higher the power. Okay. I don't know what some of these abilities are. Defense Curl, Charm, Round, and Gyro Ball. Okay. What's Round do? Increases if teammates use it the same turn. Okay. And Espeon has Confusion, Signal Beam, Swift, and Bite. Okay. So let's try... Okay. Let's try and get off a Signal Beam. Good, good. Scraggy, Dark type, Fighting type. You'd only just bent your head down over your quiz when... Excuse me, my students are currently taking a test. Lawrence told you to expect me. What's the problem? Oh, you're Miss Phobos? No. It's Melody. Then, Miss Melody, you should be in your uniform right now. Yeah, whatever. Melody walks to a desk in the corner of the room and, ignoring the chairs, sits on the desk bobbing her head to some unseen tune. Geez, this couldn't have happened at a worse time for Old Man Oak. You attempt to turn your attention back to the test, but Melody's dramatic entrance continues to distract you from your ability to focus on the test. Well, shit.
Yeah, let's use Swift. Right. Fetch. Okay. Right, it guards against directly damaging moves, which are things that ignore accuracy and evasiveness. Right. Okay. Zen Headbutt's a psychic move, right? That's not super good against Dark. Fetch and hack. Okay. Let's just try. Let's try Wigglytuff. Yeah. Let's use Gyro Ball. Or fetch. So, what are we doing? My students are currently taking a quiz on the importance of coverage moves. Seriously, first week material. It's what, end of month 2? Guess you're that teacher. Phobos told me about you. Miss Melody, please keep your voice down and try not to distract your classmates while we are taking a quiz. Of course, real battles are well known for being quiet, distraction-free environments. Brilliant. What are you even doing? You frustratedly attempt to turn your attention back to the test, but Melody's aggravating presence continues to distract you from your ability to focus on the test. Trailblaze? Fetching. Dag nabbit. Flail? I don't understand Wonder Guard. What does it mean, direct damage? Like physical attacks? I'm afraid that's the amount of time you're allotted, students. What? No! I totally didn't get to finish because Melody was so distracting. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. That was bullshit! I barely had time to finish. And crap, Scraggy's a fighting dark type, isn't it? Dark fighting, actually, but that doesn't really matter. I thought it was a fighting dragon. Guess I should have stuck with Instructor Klara a bit longer. I also had trouble with that one, and I think we all had the same trouble. The entire classroom is staring daggers at Melody. Well, Miss Melody, now that the quiz is over, if you could come to the front of the classroom and introduce yourself. Nah. Miss Melody, I've been extremely patient. I ask for a modicum of respect, so nah. You're asking me to do something stupid, so I'm not going to. Introduce myself? Everyone knows who I am. It's Melody. Mark it, memorize it, get a tattoo of it. Gag me with a spoon. Ugh. Jeez, and here I was thinking I wouldn't be able to hate anyone more than Nessa. Jeez. This is the part where you call the DC, by the way. DC, Disciplinary Committee, duh. Did you not get it? Miss Melody, I will acquiesce to your request to remember your name, but there is one thing I, in turn, will not let you forget. I am Professor Samuel Okido Oak. I am the inventor of the Pokedex you carry with you. I reigned as Kanto's league champion from 1966 to 1970. I am the grandfather of a battle team member and the teacher of 4 other students who are, or were, on the battle team. You may disagree with my methods, personality, or reputation, but I will not tolerate any further conduct that distracts or disrespects my students. Finally, I am accustomed to a certain level of respect from my students. I do not ask you to be a fan, but you have made your point. No further elaboration is necessary. Okay. I don't hate you any more than any other teacher anyway. Splendid.
Whoa, Professor Oak was a champion? Dude, you didn't know? Crazy, but what's even crazier is that Melody chick. She was a student before? What's her problem? You know, I heard her grades were so bad last year that she threatened a teacher and was kicked out. Huh? No, I heard something way different. I heard she was kicked out of a different school for attacking a student, and we're only taking her back because Lawrence is paying triple. Weird. Hearing people spreading rumors about someone else. Honestly, it's kind of a relief, but maybe I should say something. Dissuade the rumor mongers? I mean, I've been in the place where rumors have been spread about me, and I don't like it, so... Hey, let's not say anything we're not sure of. I mean, when you guys thought I could control minds, I still do! And... no good deed goes unpunished. Okay, well, we still shouldn't spread rumors. The other students quiet down, though you can sense they're just waiting for you to leave to start talking again. You take a quick look at Melody. You can't even tell if she's looking in your direction with her sunglasses on. She's still sitting on the desk. Well, I believe that covers everything we need to address in today's lesson. I'll have these tests graded and back to you by tomorrow. Have a nice rest of your day, Gramps, we need to talk! Now isn't the best time. There's no such thing as the best time. We need to talk now. Very well. Please come meet me at my laboratory. What do you think that was about? I think I've got a pretty good idea. Oh, yeah? He's probably going to tell Old Man Oak about his Eevee's new ability. He hadn't done that yet? Nah, you know him, though. I keep thinking I do, and then... Well, enough about him. Sound the horns, because I've got a report for you on the status of our date. Let me guess. A meteor hit the cafe, and we need to delay again? Good sir, I am shocked and appalled, but honestly, that's completely fair. We've just had the shittiest luck setting this up. We? But nah, it's nothing like that. Just that everything's still on track for Wednesday. Great. Looking forward to it. I hope it was worth the wait. I've been trying to think really hard about something I thought you'd like, but, well, we're very different people. I might be completely off base. I don't think you will be. We may be different people, but I like spending time with you. So long as we're doing something together, I'll be enjoying myself. Keep busting out lines like that, and Professor Oak will need to call the disciplinary to break up a PDA. And I'm well known for my adherence to and compliance with their edicts, so naturally, this is not an appealing proposition to me. Your sarcasm is the hottest thing about you. You know that? And here I thought it was my ability to recite every Pokemon in Pokedex order, chronologically. Actually, that's incredibly dorky, and I like my men to be meatheads whose internal monologue is the sound of a slice of bread falling over. Right. You're thinking about it, aren't you? Yeah, I'm trying to picture what that would even sound like. Perfect. I didn't think it was possible, but you get even better. I guess you're angling for that second date early. Oh, that reminds me. I actually have a date for tomorrow. Whoa, seriously? I probably shouldn't admit this, but I was kind of hoping I'd be your first date this year. Sorry, that was actually Nessa. Oh, no, that's completely fine. I mean, I did push this off for 4 weeks. I kind of knew that something would probably happen in the meantime. Still, off by 1 day, jeez. Well, who's the lucky person? Klara. I think you know her. Klara? You seem surprised. A little, yeah. I just had no idea she saw you that way, but that's great. I don't know her super well, but from what I do know, she's a really great girl. Super kind and smart, and her glary accent is so posh and cute. There it is. That's the accent I was going for. She actually taught my Ivysaur a special move that instructor Koga came up with. I didn't really want to attend his class personally, but since she's in his class, she helped me out. I can totally see it. I hope you two have fun.
We'll do our best, ma'am. Speaking of which, I should head out. See you back at the dorm?
See ya.
You depart.
Oh, come on! One day? I was beaten by one actual day? Ah! I mean, sure, maybe Nessa beat me first, but she's a supermodel. I couldn't compete with that anyway. But one day? That almost feels purposeful.
The early bird catches the worm leaf.
Hey, if you want some advice on setting up a date that'll sweep him off his feet, I've got some literature I can recommend. Nah, I know what I need to do. It's just embarrassing.
You try to put Melody out of your mind as you resolve to enjoy your free time without interruptions. You're still quite hungry, though. Right. Alright, where am I at socially? I've got a level 4 scene with Dawn, one with Rosa, Nate, Raihan, Skyla, Whitney, Misty, Flannery, B. How do I have a level 2 with... Well, I guess I had to be above 10. Still. Actually, I think I'll save it here for now. I'll pick this up later. That's a good spot. So, I'm liking where this is going so far. I'm liking the new characters and the new dynamics that they bring. So, with all of that in mind, thank you all so much for watching. If you would like to support this channel beyond what YouTube allows for you, you can join my Patreon, and we'll leave a link for that in the description where you can, for a small fee, help support this channel. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. All of that helps the algorithm to get my videos circulating. So, with all that being said, thank you again. I will talk with you all later in the next video, and that, as they say, is that.